Ever wondered what the cast of Game of Thrones did for a living before they joined the hit show? While most of the show's top actors such as Sophie Turner, Maisie Williams, Emilia Clarke and Kit Harington made their major debuts with the HBO hit series, most of the other actors of the show had already had screen space. Today, we take a look at what some of the hit HBO series cast members did for money before Game of Thrones took off. Stay tuned, for some revelations may truly shock you. Before proceeding, do subscribe to our channel for more amazing videos. Jack Gleeson. Jack Gleeson shot to fame playing what could be considered as one of the most hated characters ever to grace television. People in fact celebrated the cruel monarch's death by poisoning in season 4 of the Game of Thrones. Now publicly retiring from an acting career, Jack Gleeson has broken the hearts of fans across the world. Yet, ever wondered what this Irishman did before being cast in the hit TV show? Well, here is an interesting revelation. Jack played a tiny bit part in Christopher Nolan's 2005 hit Batman Begins. Surprised? Remember the scene where a young boy standing on his balcony sees Batman and tells him the other kids won't believe him? Well, that was our very own Jack Gleeson. Gleeson also played a bit role as a kid in the 2002 movie Reign of Fire. Jason Momoa. The handsome Hawaiian actor famed for playing Khal Drogo on Game of Thrones left women weak in the knees with his deep voice and super sexy body. His death was truly one of the most unexpected and saddening. So, where did the casting officials of Game of Thrones find Momoa? Well, the actor was pretty much unrecognizable before the show. While always in the media, Momoa was much leaner, albeit muscular with short hair. His first stint on screen came in the 1999 TV series Baywatch Hawaii, which shot him to instant fame for his smouldering good looks. Post that, Momoa landed North Shore and Stargate Atlantis before being finally cast as the feared Dothraki chieftain Khal Drogo in the first season of Game of Thrones in 2011. Michelle Fairley. The sound of Michelle Fairley might not ring a bell at first, but if we say Catelyn Stark, you would definitely put a face to a name. The Irish actress has had a long and successful career in acting much before she landed the part of the matriarch of the Stark family. Some of her major roles included parts in the 2001 horror film The Others and in 2010's Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 1 as Mrs Granger. Fairley has also starred in the British medical dramas Casualty and Cardiac Arrest. Michelle Fairley is also an acknowledged name in the field of theatre and has graced the stage in remakes of Shakespearean classics such as Othello, Julius Caesar and Macbeth. Her character in the Game of Thrones series might have gotten killed off too soon, but her career has definitely taken off to a bright future. Jerome Flynn. Playing one of the most loved characters in the Game of Thrones series, it is hard to imagine Jerome Flynn as anyone else but Bronn. The sword for hire has no real fealty except where the money lies. So, what did the handsome and witty Flynn do before joining the HBO series starcast? Well, believe it or not, Flynn actually enjoyed a #1 hit single on the UK charts. That's right, the English actor and his Soldier co-star Robson Green released a version of Unchained Melody that shot straight to the top of the charts in the UK and stayed there for a whopping 7 weeks. This success inspired the duo who named themselves Robson and Jerome. They went on to release 2 more #1 hit singles named I Believe and What Becomes of the Broken Hearted. Conleth Hill. Conleth Seamus Owen Croyston Hill is an Irish actor who's probably better known by his on-screen name Varys. If you're wondering what the actor did prior to his stint on the show, he appeared in roles in TV shows including the British medical drama Medics and legal drama Crown Prosecutor. However, it was his role as the eunuch courtier Varys that truly helped Hill command the attention of the public as a known and accomplished actor. P.S. A little secret here, Conleth Hill isn't actually bald like his on-screen character Varys. When not shooting for Game of Thrones, he maintains a full head of hair. Charles Dance. British actor Charles Dance commanded terrific screen presence as the strong Tywin Lannister, the patriarch of the Lannister family. Ever wonder what he did before the show shot him to fame? Prior to his casting on the hit HBO series, Dance has enjoyed a very successful and prolific career in films. He has appeared in movies including the 1981 Bond film For Your Eyes Only, the 1993 thriller Alien 3, and the 2001 hit murder mystery Gosford Park. Post his casting on Game of Thrones, the English actor's on-screen career has continued to be successful as he appeared in movies such as Underworld, Blood Wars, Johnny English Strikes Again, and Dracula Untold. Even though his role in the Game of Thrones has come to an end with his character's death in Season 4, we do look forward to seeing much more of this acting veteran on screen. Lena Headey. Playing the queen that we all love to hate, Lena Headey definitely steals the limelight in Game of Thrones. It isn't an exaggeration to say that there couldn't have been a better casting for the part of Queen Cersei. So, what was the English actress up to before joining the cast of the hit HBO show? Since the early 90s, Headey worked small parts in many British and American films before landing major roles in blockbusters such as The Brothers Grimm, Dread, and The Purge. Her most famous part came as Queen Gogo in 300 and 300: The Rise of an Empire. Having now earned several nominations including a Screen Actors Guild Award and Primetime Emmy Award, it's safe to say that Headey's career is definitely headed places long after her role in Game of Thrones comes to an end when the series draws its curtains this year. Natalia Tena. Yet another of the Harry Potter cast to be a part of the Game of Thrones series is English actress Natalia Tena. If you are wondering where you have seen her, let us break it down for you. In the Game of Thrones series, Tena played the role of the wildling Osha, who helped in rescuing Bran and Rickon Stark when Winterfell was invaded by the Ironborn. In the Harry Potter films, the actress was cast as Nymphadora Tonks, the aura and love interest of Remus Lupin. Tena appeared in numerous Harry Potter films including Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix, Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince, and both the Deathly Hallows films. Prior to the Game of Thrones, Tena also appeared in roles in major films such as the 2002 Hugh Grant starrer About a Boy and the 2005 Judi Dench starrer Mrs Henderson Presents. Aiden Gillen. Irishman Aiden Gillen is another name of the Game of Thrones cast members who enjoyed a successful career on screen long before he became a part of the hit TV series. Beginning with small bit roles in films, the handsome actor soon moved to bigger parts and was seen starring in films such as the 1999 thriller Buddy Boy, 2001's My Kingdom, and the 2009 action film 12 Rounds opposite John Cena. Gillen was even cast in TV shows such as Law and Order, Trial by Jury, Freefall, and Thorn. Of course, Gillen's casting as Peter Baelish led him to bag bigger roles on the big screen and TV, and we can't wait to see more of this talented actor's work soon. Mark Addy. Famous for his portrayal of Robert Baratheon, one can't deny that Mark Addy was almost tailor-made for the part. His commanding presence made him fit to play the role of a king. Sadly, a king that had to die too soon for the storyline of the Game of Thrones to proceed. Prior to his casting in the hit HBO series, Mark Addy appeared in many films, including his debut, The Full Monty, as well as The Flintstones in Viva Rock Vegas, A Knight's Tale, Down to Earth, The Order, and Around the World in 80 Days. Though he appears only in Season 1 of the hit TV show, Mark Addy pretty much made his mark on our hearts, and we sure look forward to seeing much more of him on screen. Sibel Kekilli. German actress Sibel Kekilli gained critical acclaim for her role in the 2004 film Head On, but it was not until she was cast as Shae in the Game of Thrones series that people truly sat up and took notice of her. Acting as Tyrion's lover, Shae added a graceful touch to the screen, and her story truly stood out from all the scheming character plotlines. If you're wondering what this lovely actress did before joining the hit HBO series, well, we really don't know where to begin. The self-made woman worked odd jobs around the clock to make ends meet. Some of the things she did included working as a bouncer, a waitress, a saleswoman, and a cleaner. She even starred in a few porn films when the going got rough. Needless to say, we are happy her career has taken off, and we admire her grit and determination. Before we unveil the final cast member to make it to this list, it is time for our audience question. Who is your favorite character to play the Game of Thrones? Let us know in the comments below, and the most popular character may just get a video of his or her own. As always, we love hearing from you. Now, back to our list. Peter Dinklage. Peter Dinklage was already a star in his own right when he joined the cast of Game of Thrones. The American actor began his career in the 90s by debuting in the 1995 comedy Living in Oblivion. He went on to feature in many films during that decade such as Bullet and Safe Men. He moved on to the more prolific parts in the coming years and was seen in 2006's Penelope, 2007's Death at a Funeral, and 2008's Chronicles of Narnia, Prince Caspian. Post his casting in the Game of Thrones series, Dinklage's career got a major boost. He starred in many films including Re-Memory, The Angry Birds movie, Pixels, X-Men Days of Future Past, and even in Avengers Infinity War. Like what you saw? Do support us by hitting the like button. Comment below and let us know the ones you're eager to catch. Hope you enjoyed our video and do not forget to share. For more great content, subscribe to our channel. See you next time.